Welcome back, guys, to the Butterfly Season podcast. We are nearing the end of the High Vibes Only series, and it has been honestly a true joy to just be doing these 4 weeks with you guys. We have been doing a lot of deep work, deep work. I have also been in the thick of it, as I'm producing this content for you guys. I've been practicing what I preach is a little hard. Especially with another level of self-awareness. It's one thing to do something for yourself. It's another thing to teach it. And then it's a third thing to do it after you've become a teacher. I have no idea. Maybe somebody could resonate with this, but that's just what I'm going through these days. Anyway, so if you're anything like me, these past 4 weeks, you've been anything but perfect. But here's the thing, consistent actions towards the higher version of yourself is what actually bridges the gap to get you there. And I am unsubscribing currently from the belief that if I have a bad day, I have to start all over. Even with dieting, for example, if I was I'm going to have a cheat meal and then I would have one cheat meal and I'd be you know what? I already cheated this morning. I might as well, it's all for nothing for the rest of the day. And then I'll just start tomorrow, or depending on where it is at in the week. It's kind of like girl math. If I cheat on Thursday, I'll be you know what? I'll just start on Monday. So that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are YOLO. So we're unsubscribing from that thought process, but you might resonate with me. And so anyways, this is how I was able to make it make sense, because I felt people would be have grace with yourself, have grace with yourself. And I'm just what's the difference between grace and an excuse? You know, what is actually grace and then what's just giving you permission to cheat on Thursday all the way until Sunday and then try to start on Monday. But really the relationship between, self-care and this high vibes only mentality and consistency on the journey of personal growth is building a house. Okay. One brick at a time, one brick at a time, one brick at a time. If you're literally building a house, think about the house across the way from you is a plot of land and you're building this house. You put one brick down, one brick down, one brick down. If one day you don't work, you don't have to start all over. You just go back to what you were working on. And that's what this high vibes only journey is like. You can miss a day, you can miss a time, or maybe the brick is faulty and you got to get another brick. Whatever the circumstance is, it doesn't negate all the work that you've done. Each day is just one small step into full alignment with your vision. And so if you're anything like me, I hope that helps, because I used to literally feel if I didn't go put a brick down, I would have to start all over. The big bad wolf would come and blow this shit down if I wasn't perfect. And so I'm literally pointing, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm literally pointing to the house across the way from me, being drama. Anyway, consistency is the magic ingredient here, guys. So as you begin to stack good days one after another, you'll experience the compounding interest on high vibes only. And it's just honestly an ongoing journey to embrace, and understanding that each day is an opportunity for you to elevate the vibes, create the life that resonates with your high vibes only philosophy. And just know not every day will be perfect. And that's normal. High vibes only it doesn't mean that you're immune to challenges or you're immune to negativity. It just means that you're building your resistance, you're lowering your tolerance for negativity, you're setting and having boundaries for yourself. And these concepts in practice can feel overwhelming. And if they do, just start with small steps. You don't have to transform everything in your life and have everything be high vibes only all at once. You just choose one theme. If there's anywhere I would tell you to start, it would be energy detox. That's the best one for me. Incorporate some sort of energy detox in your daily routine. And over time, you'll see how those small changes begin to add up. And once it's consistent for you, choose another one. Come back to the series and go focus on another episode. You can also lean on your like-hearted friends, share your struggles with them, your aspirations with them, get really deep. I have a handful, maybe 5 friends that know the depths of me. And it took me a while to get there. And it was really hard for me to be vulnerable and be seen in that respect, seen in a light that I didn't feel was perfect or was to my standard of what I thought that they should think of me. But when I finally got there, you guys, they help me all the time. They call me up to being the person that I want to be because they know my truest self. And so it's helpful when you can lean on friends during a time of personal development and personal growth, like deep work. High vibes only is like such a fun saying to say and all the things, but really we're getting deep. So if you need a friend, lock arms with somebody and like really embrace this like high vibes only philosophy. And at the end of the day, healing isn't linear. High vibes only isn't linear. It's like windy roads. Sometimes there's pit stops of like learning experiences and all the things. Just be patient with yourself. Celebrate your victories. I am working on celebrating, but really celebrate like, unsubscribing from patterns in your life. Celebrate detoxing your energy. Celebrate like having maybe a few hours where you were the creator of your life. You controlled your energy, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. They're always going to happen. It's just, they're all opportunities. Every day is a new opportunity to stack another day. So you got this, and I'm doing it with you. We're doing the work, guys.